Hello and welcome to another episode of Early Morning Podcast. It is episode 112. Today it is Wednesday, June 1st, dude. The gays are out and about. Salute to you guys, dude. I didn't even think about that until now. I just realized, dude, it is Gay Month, aka Pride Month. Add one more letter and it is Pride, dude. Shout out to the trans, shout out to the thems, shout out to everybody, the les. I feel like I relate more to a lesbian than a guy now. Just shout out to all them, dude. It is June 1st, 2023, 4:15 p.m. on the dot, dude. Today, we're at the studio. We're at the in-house studio. We're not at Respectful Choices, which is like, isn't it sick? It's just sick to have like another studio that I could go to. That rips, dude. It's awesome. Shout out to the homie Simon. He's the man. You can check me out on Instagram at vic.emp, the pod on TikTok at Early Morning Pod. Pretty good amount of followers on there, dude. Check it out for stand-up clips, podcast clips, whatever the hell you want to be watching. But that's enough of that, dude. Like, subscribe, dislike if you want. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. I'm cursing. What are we? Not even 2 minutes in. That's lovely, dude. I'm here with my boy Moy, dude. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
Just chilling, man. You know the move, ready to talk our shit.
A few shots of Makers in, dude. I'm a couple mimosas in.
Yeah, dude.
Life is good, as Future says. Life's
Fucking
good. Life's good. Cheers, man. Cheers, dude.
Love it. Love being a guest here, man.
Thank you for coming on, dude. Thank you for coming on. I mean, we've been talking about, of course, like I said, when I talked to Gage, when Gage was on, I was like, you know how hard it is to get a guest on a podcast, let alone a comic? It takes 6 months to schedule them, and we live 20 minutes away from each other. It's insane, dude.
And then our schedules are always conflicting.
I know, man.
Like, we don't know if we're going to work.
I know. It is what it is. But hey, dude, you're here. We could talk bullshit. We could have fun, man, dude. But what's up with you, dude? How have you been?
Just been chilling, man. Just been gaming it. Been playing God of War Ragnarok.
I was gonna say you've been playing Uno a lot. You got the fucking danglers on the reverse card.
I fuck with Uno, the video game version, actually.
There's a video game Uno.
Yeah.
Put me on.
It goes hard, dude.
Are you serious?
No one can cheat, dude. No one can make up some bullshit rules on the spot.
Wait, so you're playing actual like people online Uno?
Yeah.
I want to do that right now. Holy shit, that rules.
It's fun as fuck, dude.
Okay, I was gonna say, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, because Uno is like the go-to family game in my household. Is that with you too?
Well, we'll hold each other hostage if we did. So
You'd get too rowdy.
I know
dude.
our parents were like start making up rules. Like, no, well, in this house we fucking play this way.
In this house, the reverse goes the other way. It doesn't go this way. It goes.
That's
the
why
other.
I like the video game version because there's no assholes. Like the set
I
rules
never
are set.
even knew there was a video game. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you've just been chilling, man, doing your thing, whatever, working at the club.
Yeah, dude, working at the club, moved up to the runner. That's the move.
Yeah, me and Moy met each other about like 10 months ago working at the club together. He was a door guy with me now, like you just said, runner, dude. How's runner life, dude? You making those tip money, dude?
That tip money's good, dude. Hell yeah.
That rules. That affords the makers free. That's how you get the makers, dude.
Dude, exactly.
One night of tips, you can get your turn up session for the weekend.
The gas money. Like,
there you go, dude. There you go, dude.
Yeah, dude, it comes in clutch. It's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. Not much to fucking complain about.
Yeah,
really.
good.
I just got to learn a lot. Not really confident running drinks because I'll just be like unbalancing shit, and that's like, well, good.
Have you spilled on somebody yet?
Dude, the very first fucking tray I ran had like 2 drinks on it only, and I spilled, not on someone, but I spilled it like because I was leaning into.
That's bound to happen, dude. That's bound to happen.
But I was just like so embarrassed because I was like, really, the first one?
I mean, isn't it like the most classic, like corny scene in a movie when like the hot chick spills like a glass of wine on a dude in a fancy suit, and then they just look up at each other, and then that's. Fall in love.
Yeah.
You could have that, man. You could have that moment. You could bring in some chick, her Long Island iced tea, that she wants to black out at a comedy show. Oops. And then she looks up at you and she sees the reverse and she sees the fucking... Because she could see your tats now.
Dude,
yeah, she could see the tats and then she's like...
Yeah, I might get lucky, dude. I don't know. It's bound to happen.
Dude, plan it.
Yeah.
Plan it. See a hot chick and be like... I almost said our boss's name. Might have to blur that right there. 4:49.
There we go.
Go up to our boss and be like, look, dude, I gotta take this shot. I'm taking the shot. I'm gonna waste the margarita on this bitch. Have the door guy, have Pirate come kick her out if it goes bad. But if not, they're gonna be making an Along Came Polly about me.
Honestly,
and her,
homeboy wouldn't mind as
if you locked it in.
Actually, get the shot in,
If
dude.
you locked it in, dude, it'd be all good, dude.
Oh, dude, I fucking love our boss, man. He don't.
Yeah, our job rules. Working
dude.
at the club rules, man.
Hell yeah. Do you talk about that often? Because I've only seen
Not
like
too often.
2-3 episodes, so it's like
Not too often. I just try to refer to it as the club because there's so much things that happen there that it's like, how can I not mention it? You know, like
exactly. That's like a good 50% of your life right now.
I mean,
whatever
it's
the fuck,
I might,
man.
you know, they say however much your job is part of your life. That's my job, and then the
Yeah.
other part of my job is doing stand up if I'm not at the stand up club. So
Exactly.
it's like, yeah, it's a big portion
It's just
of
all
it.
comedy related.
Pretty much, man. And then people try to be serious with me, and they're like, "Why don't you know about the fucking last Marvel verse?" And I'm like, "What do you
That's
mean?"
gay.
Yes, dude. That is why, because it's fucking homosexual. I don't care about it. No, dude. It is low key gay. It is in my world. Dude. Speaking of,
Pride Month.
I just
baby.
got like 3. It is, dude. Shout out. I just got like 3 thoughts at once, bro. On the last episode of Matt and Shane's, they had Will Compton on. Did you see that episode or no?
I haven't yet.
Okay,
Last
dude.
one I was on was the
They
Danny
were
McBride one.
Danny McBride. Okay.
Uh-huh.
They were comparing how Greek mythology would be like as if the Marvel verse was real life, like that actually was real. So like
Dude.
Poseidon would actually come out of the ocean and just fuck you up. And
Dude.
then like Iron
Greek
Man.
mythology would be sick to watch.
But if it was real, that's what they were saying. If it was like
if
the
it was
DC
real?
verse, yeah, like if Iron Man just got pissed at you and just decided to throw your car into a building, and you're like, "Fuck, man."
That goes back to the Greek mythology. When I was
Yes,
talking
they're
about,
saying like, yeah, they thought it was Greek gods and shit. And I was like, that's a great correlation, man. But that is their podcast, not mine.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
not an original thought, but I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
There's a
dude.
correlation there.
Yeah, it was so funny, dude. So funny, man.
It goes back to what I was saying when I was playing the God of War, because it's all Greek mythology.
Oh, really?
And I was thinking about like a movie about this would be sick as fuck over like any Marvel movie.
Are there movies about the Greek gods? I sound
I think-
stupid, like probably,
I
but
think there's one called Immortals.
Immortal. I mean,
I
because
don't know
there's
if I've seen-
Hercules, but that's a kids movie.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like a sick ass dark one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I'm talking. Yeah, I think it was the one called Immortals. I don't know if I've seen it or not, but because I forget movies a lot. But fucking that one was sick. I remember a few like fight scenes and it's just like Greek gods going at it.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat, but fucking
Like
Greek gods.
yeah,
That'd be dope
exactly.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What movie have you seen? Any movies you've seen recently that like stand out, dude?
I'm not a huge movie guy actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Were you
like-
more gamer?
Yeah, more of a gamer.
More of a gamer.
Yeah. And it's ironic though. There's like a bunch of cult classics that I haven't seen. Like name
Name
any
one.
movie. Well, I was gonna say name any movie. I probably
Okay,
haven't
there's
seen
one right behind me.
it. Where's that?
Goodfellas.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
It's
it.
crazy.
Or I probably have. I just forgot. But
no,
like,
you
I
would know
could-
if you've seen Goodfellas.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You would know
Yeah,
if you've
yeah.
seen Goodfellas.
Because then I have seen Public Enemy.
Honey, you're dressed like a
So
gangster.
then there's like no fucking there's like
you
a huge
understand
difference.
that?
Nah, I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
get that
you would
reference.
understand that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
There's only a few cult classics I've seen, like The Shawshank Redemption. I've seen that.
Pulp Fiction?
I've seen that.
Okay.
The Warriors. I've seen that. But then I haven't seen Shrek. I haven't seen The Matrix. I haven't seen Lion King. I haven't seen like there's like a huge fucking list.
The
of-
Lion King.
I
That's
haven't seen The Lion King.
Shrek? Have you seen Shrek?
I haven't seen Shrek.
The fuck, man?
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
all right. Wow. So you really aren't a movie guy, like at all.
I think part of it though is like my parents were movie
Just gonna say, it
people,
must
and
have
they're the
started as a
ones-
kid.
Yeah, well, they're the ones with the money at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have money as a third grader, so they're not gonna take me
I'm
out.
not saying they took you to the movies, but
They
like,
did it. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like,
You never
I
went-
think that's a correlation there.
did they do that? Were they in the movies? Like,
No.
Okay.
That's what I mean,
That's
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
Because I think they're like, fuck it, you got the Xbox. Yeah, like,
That's your entertainment.
Yeah, that's your movie experience.
Kind of makes sense in a
And
way.
I get it, yeah.
I kind of get that
From a
too.
broke upbringing, they're like, like
Yeah.
you get that, you're getting that.
I gotta be, I guess,
You know what
super
I mean?
thankful for my parents because they would still buy the cassette. Like I have Lion King on fucking cassette, dude. Like,
Yeah, but people flip the fuck out when they're like, "You haven't seen The Lion King? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
because they're grown adults that have some kind of mental condition where they're addicted to that childlike.
I mean, I'm with that with anime, I guess. Like, there's some anime. I mean, I'm not like super.
Anime isn't the same as Disney though.
True, because there's some bloody ass fights.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's
some
fights.
graphic ass shit, dude.
There's. If you don't mind, that is
the
bothering
creek,
me a
it's
little
bothering me
bit.
too.
I was like, I don't know if I could go the whole episode
I feel
without
it.
like fucking doing that. Excuse that. That's just fucking inside baseball shit. You know what I'm
First
saying?
timer here, you know what I'm saying?
It's all good, dude. You know, it's all good, man.
No,
any
yeah.
guest
We're
on the
chilling, dude.
any guest on the pod is a good guest, man.
Fucking
That's how
silence.
I like to how I think of it, man. But fuck, whatever. Yeah, you're not a cinephile. It's
Yeah,
all
not-
good, dude.
I mean, I appreciate a good movie though. Like,
Okay.
you know, I just
So yeah, what was the last good movie you saw? You're gonna be like,
last good movie.
Wolf of Wall Street?
In theater? You talking about in theater?
anytime could be on your on Xbox off Prime Video or whatever
Okay.
the fuck. I don't know.
So in theater was Mortal Kombat, which is what 2-3 years ago. So like, I'm not a huge theater guy.
Yeah,
Unless there's like
I don't-
I want to watch The Flash when it comes out or whenever.
you're going to.
I want to, yeah.
I didn't even know that was coming out.
Dude,
Okay.
that shit comes out in like 2 weeks. The Flash, dude. They got Ezra Miller in the cut. You're gonna support Ezra Miller, dude?
Isn't that the fucking druggy dude?
Yeah. I
And,
don't
like,
know what else other crazy shit he's done.
He's
I know,
in another movie after all the shit that he's been doing.
dude. I think it's because they already spent the money on the movie and they already shot it and everything. So they're like, let's just roll with it.
You have
Let's roll
to.
it.
They should have
Yeah,
done that
they're
with
like, we have
Dalia
to.
in that army movie he did.
Oh, there's a movie. Oh, he did a
What's it
movie
called?
and they pulled it.
You didn't know this, dude?
I mean, I know they pulled certain things, but I didn't know that was
He
one of the
did a
projects.
movie that was supposed to be a huge action movie on Netflix. We just talked about it. God damn. Well, you gotta put it in, dude. But oh man, he did an action movie where he was like the comedic relief helicopter pilot,
Okay, that's cool.
and
That's kind of cool.
yeah, no, pretty cool role, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it was Netflix original. Like they spent a grip of money on it.
10 gay characters at least.
I forgot who they had. The guy that retired wrestler, not John Cena, but the other one. I always forget his name. He's in like, you don't know movies, so you wouldn't fucking know.
Maybe Tatum, I don't know.
Tatum?
The Channing Tatum. The fucking...
No, he's not a wrestler. Dude.
Oh, he said wrestler. All
Yeah,
right.
wrestler or retired like WWE guy. Anyway,
Triple H.
man, I don't know, but
Yeah.
they fucking replaced Dalia's face with Tig Notaro. Do you
No
know?
fucking way.
I was saying, you know who that is?
I mean, I don't know who that is, but the fact that they did that, they replaced
It's
him
a
with
fucking
his face.
lesbian comedian.
That's hilarious.
That looks like Chris.
Did they do a good job?
I don't know. I didn't watch the movie, but everybody says Tig killed it. So they
Okay.
took Dalia's voiceover out. They just edited Tig's face on him.
So I took his lines.
All his lines
and
were
then
cut, and Tig Notaro did
replaced-
them
oh
with
my
her voice. So it was a female character.
Name
with-
sounds familiar.
Huh? Yeah, she.
yeah.
I never heard of her until this, but
Okay.
yeah, she's a pretty well known comic. I guess.
Yeah, it sounds really
Actor,
familiar
too.
I remember names and not faces, or sometimes it'll be the other way around. Depends. If you got a really pretty face, I remember that shit.
So
Yeah.
since again, it sounds so stupid. I always hate when I like talk about comedy, like I've been around, and like you mentioned it in the car, man. It's like the legends, how when they talk about it, I'm nowhere near that part of talking about it, but I still have my memories and my experiences, you know.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm self-aware about where I'm at in comedy because it's like open micers. I was talking about open micers who think they're
Yeah.
about open mics. It's like, dude, like shut the fuck up.
Scumbags.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna
And-
say like, okay, we're not finish your what you were gonna say, dude.
And no, I just think about like how we're as amateurs, not too many amateurs talk about what it's like to be an amateur.
True.
You know,
True,
or
man.
not a lot of people are willing to admit.
So
that
you
they're
don't think it's
amateurs.
corny that when I do stuff like that, like when I talk about bombing after a showcase or like doing 3 mics and one of them goes well and the other 2, like you think that's like, you think the average listener would enjoy that?
It depends how deep into comedy they are of fans, because it depends how self-serving it comes off as. You know what I mean?
See, I was always a huge fan of stand-up, but it like kind of grew upon me after hearing about those stories. I'll be honest, man.
Yeah.
Hearing about the fucking struggles, the ups and the downs, because I'm realizing the ups and what I was gonna say was where I'm at. I've met so many people and met so many names, and it takes time. And I've gotten offended before when people don't remember my name, and I've shook their hand 3-4 times before, and then I'm like, no, man. As an adult and as a person in this business, you're going to meet and see so many faces. Like at the club we work at, we see hundreds of faces, sometimes over 1,000 in one given night.
Yeah.
So how the fuck am I going to, or some people going to, can I expect them to remember me or vice versa?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that took me a little bit to realize, and that took doing stand-up and doing this shit and shaking dudes' hands and then being like, fuck, dude, I've seen you 4 or 5 times before. I've been on the lineup with you. I don't remember your name. Yeah. Like, it just goes both ways.
But people who take it personally, it's like, why?
I'm saying I did at one point. I mean? I did because I was okay. That's what I'm saying. I learned that. I learned, like...
See, that's part of the process, though, is that I like to document... Not to say, like, I like to document my progress, but, like... I like to document.
I do. I definitely like to document.
No, I feel you, but not in the sense that like it sounds self-serving.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm doing this. This is for people to listen to and to to be a part of too. So some people that maybe aren't even fans of stand-up might find this entertaining. You know, seriously, like they might be like, oh fuck, it works like that, or this is how whatever, dude. Like I talked about on my last episode having 2 shows. I mean, having one show I won a contest for get canceled. I want to reiterate it. And then the next show, or I couldn't show up for because I was going to a wedding. And the next show I got booked for, decent amount of money, got canceled 2 days before. So it's like, somebody that doesn't work in this field or anything, they might be like, oh, fuck, man, that's how it is.
That's how, exactly.
It's like that? It's
that's
like,
what I like
dude.
Talking about it. Yeah.
I don't know. I sometimes like talking about it, but I don't like to be like gay about it. If that makes sense.
That's all you talk about. It's like, you know,
sure.
Like, where's the funny? You know what I mean? Like,
but it is. I don't know, man. I find it intriguing at times. Like, I definitely found it intriguing.
Yeah.
Hearing like Burr talk about all those guys, man. Like, because you learn something. I'm looking to learn something. Some people may not be. You know, you never know.
Yeah. Well, see, when we're looking at those though, we're talking about the perspective of GOAT. When we're doing it from our standpoint, like how many people really view it from our standpoint.
You said it perfectly. Amateurs.
Yeah, exactly. You
amateurs.
Know what I mean? Like,
whether you're at an open mic or you're a host level or whatever, you've done a little bit of both. You get booked every now and then. You're an amateur until you're, in my eyes, a regular paid comic. But
I agree with that. Yeah.
Whatever.
And I see that some way. I was talking about, I'm aware of that. Because there's some motherfuckers who are in my position who are like, now I'm above open mics. It's like, you haven't even been paid for one spot ever. Like, how the fuck are you above open mics if you're fucking, you know what I mean?
They learn the hard way, man.
You're still open micing.
They're going to learn the hard way once they do get a show in front of 15 or 30 people.
Yeah.
And 5 of them laugh.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen, man.
Not going to lie, though, I would like those 5 people. You know what I mean? Like, that's part of the process.
Of course. That's what stands out to you. Of course.
If you get no laughs, that's when you're like, fuck.
Well, I'm saying they think they're above open mics and then they do that, and then that's different than an open mic, and they're expecting they're going to kill that show, and then they don't, and then it's like... That's so my point.
Different.
My point is, if you're an open micer and you get 5 people to laugh, that's all right.
Yeah.
If you think you're above open mics and you get 5 out of 30 people to laugh, fuck you. Eat a dick, you know? Like,
the ratio's got to be at least half.
It's got to be whatever. You just got to work.
Depending on style, yeah. Because I like, my ratio is half horrified, half laughing.
Half are scared to laugh.
That's what I mean. Those are the horrified people, yeah.
I know. Yeah. I know, man.
I love that ratio.
I know your material, dude. I know your material, dude.
That's my favorite one, though. It's just like, half of them are fucking like, oh my God. Did he just say that? And then the other half is like, laughing. And then those are the guys I fuck with. I'm like, all right, the ones that are laughing... You guys are my tribe. Cool. You guys are my tribe. Yeah, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, again, not to be gay, last night, did my first spot at the Bray Improv. Did a guest host spot, which ruled. It was awesome. Did 10 minutes. And how was that? Like,
that's what I was just about to say. Like when you were talking about how sets go.
Yeah. So the transition from open mic audiences to how many people?
Well, I've done shows before. I've done shows in clubs that people have paid tickets, of course.
But the
like
improv
the improv is first time I've been on stage there at that
yeah.
improv.
Yeah.
And the set went well.
How many people were there, if you could guess?
177, and I know the exact number because another door guy told me. He made sure to come tell me.
He's like, yeah.
But they were cool, bro. Everybody was supportive. Like one of them, I'm not gonna say her name, but you know when I say her name. Fucking was right there backstage, right when I opened the curtain, like jumped on me and hugged me and was like, "You fucking killed!" I was like, "Oh, thank you, dude.
Hell
like,
yeah, dude.
That's awesome." I was not expecting that from her, to be honest, but like she was there.
Yeah.
And no, what happened was like again about like you learn this shit, dude. First 5 minutes, great. They were on my side. They were liking it. They were on with the dark stuff. Did one trans joke.
Oh no.
And then I felt them getting like you said they got a little uncomfortable. You could see it on faces. You could see it and you hear it. Yeah. That's for certain. That's your first sense is obviously the laughs die down a little bit.
I like getting groans more than laughs.
Well, when it's almost 200 people, you want to hear more laughs than groans.
Sure. Yeah,
I'm the same way. If it's 50 people and I hear, oh,
yeah,
I'm laughing.
50 out of 177. That's a good.
Well, no, I'm saying 50 out of 170. Yeah.
No, 50 groans out of 177. The rest are laughing.
I couldn't hear too many. It's hard to hear on that stage. I'll be honest. It is hard. It's a giant room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you learn?
Learned a lot, dude, and I haven't even really had time to reflect on it too much. But if we want to talk about it, we could talk about. Yeah, I woke up a couple hours ago, dude.
Real shit, dude. It is what it is. Working late, baby.
Yeah, working late, doing nothing but degeneracy up late.
That's the move, dude.
No, man, and after that trans joke, it's funny. I went to our sound guy and I was like, "How'd you think it went?" He was like, "You did a lot better than I expected. Like, honestly, I didn't have a standard, but you went way past that standard."
He cuts the shit. I love him, dude.
Oh, yeah. He's the man. And then he was like, but after you talked about trans people, they definitely pulled back a little bit. And he was like, you kept going on about it, too. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I think it's funny, man. And he's like, I could tell. But he's like, you did a good job. You changed the subject when you could tell it was time. And you got off stage when it was the right time. And I was like, perfect notes, man.
Hell yeah.
That's all I need to hear. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It went pretty fucking well, man. And
love to hear that.
Shout out to the club, man, for taking care of me. And shout out to Nick Guerra for letting me open for him, man, for asking.
That guy's awesome.
He's cool as fuck, dude. Cool. So cool, man.
He opened for J Muse or featured. I don't know. But,
really?
Yeah, he helped me sell his merch.
Oh, okay.
He helped me
you helped him sell merch.
I sold the merch, but he helped me redirect the line because everyone's like,
"Oh, really?"
Yeah, because every door
guy. What a beast! Very few comics step up to that. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was gonna say the other door guys are doing their own thing, so that's why he was helping me out. And
damn, I thought I was correcting you. He actually did help you out. That rules. Okay.
Yeah. And Jay kicked me $50. I was like, dude, that's fucking sick.
That's awesome.
He's like, how much do you think would be fair, dude? And I was like, just whatever you think. You know. He's like, how's 50 sound? I was like, oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
More than enough in my eyes.
I told him that. I was like, that's more than fair. Like,
fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. I did like 10 minutes of work, like.
Just doing my job, dude. Literally doing my job.
I was like, I didn't expect anything, really.
It is cool that when there are comics that actually do appreciate our support and our help, and then you have comics that kind of just completely overlook you and look at you just as a staff member. And it is what it is. Like, it's fun.
There's a few names.
Yeah, a bunch of names. But
There's a ton, dude.
It's okay, dude. There are guys that are way cooler and that understand the grind. And they know most of us are there to try to make a name for ourselves as well. So
I'm a name drop though. Like the most solid motherfucker so far that I met as a comic, like, is Jack Jr. Like, he's just so fucking cool of a guy, dude. He's so
That's funny. You know that he's helped me out a ton, too, right?
That's why. That's part of the reason I also fuck with him heavy. Like,
Jack. Jack's a cool guy, dude.
He's like, you guys are family. You guys are door guys here. I'll take care of you. I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick.
He's a cool mother. He's real. Dude. He's a real dude. I fuck with that. Yeah, he's not like doesn't act like a celebrity. He doesn't act like he's above you. He's just a real ass dude. Yeah, he's one to help out.
Yeah.
You don't meet that. You don't find that a lot, rather, in this business. People that want to help you, and like, it's funny that you mentioned that one of his boys that saw me on Brea reached out to me and was like, "Good for you, man. I'm happy that it's working out." I was like, "Thank you, man," because he's seen me since I met Jack a while ago, and now he's seen me. He saw me on stage there, and he's like, "Good."
I knew Jack was like a chill ass dude because I remember I sat fucking like a couple at the very front. And when I showed them that those were the only seats available, and she's like, "Oh no!" Like, you know, it's like knowing she's about to get roasted. And then I was like, "Don't worry, he won't pick on you if you behave," you know. And then I go back and I see Jack like in the back by like, you know, one of the tables. And I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "You see that couple over there? Like, she doesn't want to be roasted." I was like, just fucking get at her, dude. And he's like, "I got you, bro." Because she was terrified to sit there. She's like, "There's no other spot." I was like, "There's no other spot." And she's like, "Fuck." And I was like, dude.
And his crowd work is off the charts,
dude,
too.
His crowd work, I don't think I've seen better crowd work so far.
He's very good at crowd work, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And he can make you feel shitty if he wants, and he can make you laugh.
Dude.
Like, he can go at your neck if he wants, like Jeff Ross style, or he can just clown you in a funny manner.
He's
wherever
versatile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He can do it all, but I don't want to be sucking comics' dicks on here.
No,
and stuff,
I feel
dude.
it.
Just talking and shit, dude. Fuck, I was just about to ask you something, man. I completely forgot.
It'll come back, dude. It'll come back.
I forgot if it was about it was something that, again, I think maybe we were talking about earlier. I'm not sure, dude. But you said, oh, well, how about this, dude? You haven't been to a mic in LA yet.
Nah.
You looking forward to doing one tonight?
Yeah. I just don't know what it's gonna be like. So I'm just like, are they gonna fuck with my shit?
Don't
I don't
overthink it or overhype
don't.
it. It's just another open mic, man.
Yeah.
It's just another open mic. And
I feel it.
like you said, I wonder if people care about this at all, but fuck it, dude. This is what I care about.
That's what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
No. It's okay, dude. We can talk about it. I was gonna say, like, it doesn't matter. It's just you were saying open mic, like you wish it was documented, that kind of whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, for
document
fans,
this if you want, dude, for yourself.
That's
like,
what I mean. Yeah.
Do it, dude. Do it for yourself, man. Like, I'll bring a tripod. You could record all night, whatever you want, dude. Like, just get different shots of the day and shit. Like, my boy Johnny, shout out Johnny. Like, whenever we would, like, when we first started it, he doesn't do it anymore, but you would make a whole vlog out of it. Out of going to LA. Like,
well, it's weird, like, the perspectives, like, out of this shit, because like when I was a door guy, I'd get a lot of questions of like, "Hey, are you a comic as well?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I'm an open micer, you know." And then they're like, "Well, that takes guts. Like, I could never do that, you know." And I'm just like, "Huh? Like, that's weird because I'm so comfortable on stage. Like, I'm never really nervous before I go on. Really. Like,
have you ever gone on sober, dude?
A few times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times I've seen you,
I'm always drunk.
Pretty clapped. Either drunk or high as hell.
Yeah, mostly either one.
Or cross.
Yeah,
mostly.
Yeah.
The last couple times I've seen you, you're pretty fucked up. I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah. I know, but last time I recorded the audio, I was like slurring words.
Oh, really?
Well, not
what's your podcast name, dude?
No Frontin' Radio. No
Frontin' Radio.
Yeah.
Dude, check that out, man. No Frontin' Radio. My boy Moises, the host. And he's doing his damn thing, just like we are here over at Early Morning Pod, dude.
Hell yeah, dude! Latest pod episode, sick. I got my my homie Ruben. He was my best friend, but he got deported.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
shit!
So I went into that story. I was like, how was that like? You know?
That's a fucking 3-hour podcast right there. I feel like
his story's insane.
Jesus Christ!
And this guy is the embodiment of like for the meme, Like I did it for the meme.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a fucking wild card.
Yeah. But like, dude. So this guy's like a mad thief. Like he was known for that. That's part of the reason he got deported.
Stealing.
Yeah. And the judge asked him like, why the fuck did you do all these things? Like, why? You know, what's going on through your head?
So you got caught multiple times.
Yeah. And then his answer to that though was like, yeah, I just found it funny. Like, he would rob people just because he felt it funny, not because he liked whatever they had on. Like, he just...
Dude is a goon.
Dude was a goon, dude. He had the funniest fucking stories, dude.
And he's back in the States now?
No, he's deported for sure. But I was talking through him on Facebook, and then like Messenger or some shit, and that's where I put him on video call, and I just started asking questions about that.
Damn, I need to check.
Such an interesting
Do
story.
you have a YouTube channel with this?
Yeah, that's what it's called. No Friend
Radio.
Yeah.
Okay, well, definitely check that out, dude, because I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll definitely listen to that episode. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite one so far, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell
that's hilarious.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, bro, what the fuck? What do you think about politics right now, man?
Dude, I was thinking about.
I'm totally joking with you, by the way. Like,
I was gonna say, I was thinking about like if I were to drop specials, it would only be during election year.
That's
yeah.
Explain.
I think my shit is kind of politically charged, but I don't really see the political problems until they arise.
Bro, dropping a special on literally election day would be amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder if people would like completely forget about it or be like, oh fuck, election day, Vic special's coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would correlate the two or be like, we got to decide if it's a black guy or a white guy today. Like we got to decide who's gonna run the country. Like
yeah. Well, see, my shit's kind of politically charged. Well, you see my shit, you know, and
it's not. Okay, so you know it's so hard to not mention anything related to politics.
Yeah.
Like I have my trans jokes. They're not politically driven, but people think that they are because I'm talking about something that people in politics fucking
they politicize,
overwhelm and always politicize like crazy. And it's like, dude, I don't have a fucking stance. When you see me on stage, I'm here to tell jokes and try to make you.
Most comedians don't have a stance.
Yeah, if they're a good comic,
style.
If they're a good comic,
they're a good comic.
If they're a good comic, you can't tell what they fucking vote for.
Yeah.
Or if they're a really good comic, you might think they vote for this, but they
just told you. Yeah.
They completely don't vote it. Like I don't know, man. Like I
slippery slope.
It is, dude, because I've contemplated. I've made jokes that were like politically charged, I guess you could say, but have no definition on side.
Yeah.
And dude, people.
Well, see, you see all the stupidity during election. You know, like now that fucking who's about to
DeSantis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like now you're gonna see all this shit that's gonna go on, and I feel like that's gonna be the best time to talk your shit. Like,
I mean, dude, it's how can you,
though, you know,
bro? That guy. Oh my god, I knew his name for the longest. I wrote jokes about him, but I never said anything because, again, I didn't want to seem too political. There's a guy, like not a governor, I don't know, he's like a state rep in Texas. The dude, I don't know if you have to have heard, like that was
Greg
like
Abbott.
No, way more recent, dude.
Cruz. No,
not Ted Cruz. That's
the biggest L's of Texas. I'm a huge Texas slanderer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it because they hate on us?
Yeah. Just they hate on us out of spite, so I gotta do the same.
So many states try to hate on Cali, dude, and it's crazy.
I always, it's because we subsidize most of their taxes, so it's like, if you love your butt fuck redneck piece of shit state, come to California. You'll pay for it. Yeah, dude.
Talk to him,
We'll pay for your fucking whatever ranch that's running. I don't know, dude.
You have 5 cows on, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, I literally, that's so funny. Last episode, I stayed in Jersey and was in New York for a day, but like, I just completely talked shit on New Jersey. I was like, these motherfuckers have the nerve to think that LA and California are on a downfall. You guys don't even sell clothes on Sundays. That's a real thing, bro.
Same with fucking Texas and alcohol on Sundays, I think. Or so, I don't remember the bullshit law, but there's some law involved.
We drove 4 miles for me to find a 12-pack.
Dude, that's insane.
There's 3 liquor stores down the block.
Yeah. Dude,
any day, doesn't matter if it's Sunday. I'm just saying, dude, like they have the nerve to talk shit, and they have all the bans that we got going on, like the smoking ban. Yeah, no menthol cigarettes. I think you can get Newports. I'm pretty sure here, dude. I don't know, man. Like they talk.
That's crazy.
They talk a lot of shit and have a lot of nerve to be like, hey, dude, Cali, man, what's happening to Cali? 90% of them have never stepped foot on the West Coast, and they're like, man, it's going down over there, huh, man?
I will admit, though, as much shit as I talk in the South and the East, I've never been there. But
I've never been to the South.
they
I don't
do
talk
that,
shit
but-
on the South. I mean, the
I mean, I
stereo.
don't talk shit, but like I joke, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
the only reason I would joke about Texas now is because of the Mothership. I just think it's hilarious how every comic on from Colorado to fucking Florida to Maine to New Mexico thinks that if they go to the Mothership, their career is going to be made. Which I could be the clown in this scenario and
Maybe.
thinking that that's wrong, or I could be a little bit right and thinking it's just a club that a guy named Joe Rogan opened up.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of comedy clubs. This is just another one added to the roster, and it has a lot of heat right now.
Are you a fan of his stand-up?
Offended?
Not a fan of his stand-up.
No.
And neither am I.
I'm not really a huge fan of him in particular. I've just learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
Which is a weird way.
It's so fucking weird because it's like no disrespect to Joe Rogan, but yeah, I don't fuck with the stand-up either.
I don't have disrespect towards him either.
Yeah,
I don't like
he sells out
not
arenas.
like him. I'm just not a fan of what he does on stage.
Comedically, yeah, on stage. Yeah.
It's not my go-to, and I'm not like a huge follower or like listener of his podcast, but
Yeah.
I've just learned a shitload
Yup.
about it
Yup.
or through him.
His podcast.
Yeah,
and
man,
everything.
and because
Yeah.
I used to listen to it a lot because it used to teach me a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like I learned what I've learned, what I want to learn, at least at this point. And if I ever seek out more information that I think he could provide me, sure, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, the Gilly Monster's on there every now and then. I always listen, of course, man. If
Yeah.
he has Sam Morrill, one of the best joke writers alive, in my opinion, I'm gonna listen for sure.
Yeah.
But if he has some scientists talking about fucking mRNAs or why monkeys like mushrooms, I heard that already. Like I got it, dude. I got it. I've moved on from that.
Yeah.
You know, but I have a huge level of respect for him, and he's certainly taught me a lot. But not a huge fan at the end of the day, I guess I would say.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing because he sells out arenas, and I'm not a fan. And it's like, well, he knows enough to fucking understand the craft. And,
Oh, yeah.
you know, open up his own club and shit. Because a lot of people do talk shit on stand up, but he's also been doing it for like, I don't know, 30
Almost 3 decades,
Yeah,
I think,
exactly,
now.
30
man.
plus years,
Yeah,
yeah.
around that.
So it's like, yeah, you're not a fan, but he knows way more than you do. Like, you know.
Yeah, if you tried to, I mean, I would never come at Rogan. With,
No, yeah.
yeah, I'm not
For
saying
sure.
that. I'm just
Yeah,
saying like,
no.
I'm bro jogging, dude. I'm the bro version.
I
of
watch
Joe.
him all the time. I'm about to watch Protect Your Parts 8. I'm about to watch
Did they
that
release
shit.
that?
Yeah.
We'll fucking watch it together after
Let's
this,
go,
probably,
dude.
dude. Why not?
Oh, yeah. Listen to that shit on the way.
I mean, yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, he definitely knows enough to run a
Open up a
comedy
club,
club.
yeah,
Yeah, but he's
exactly.
not gonna be the one
But
running
it's not
it.
my cup of tea. Yeah.
He's gonna have people that he trusts and knows how to run a comedy club that are gonna do it. But like, he
Yes.
just invested in it. I'm pretty sure. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, the hype behind the club itself. I guess it's refreshing in a way because there were no clubs other than the two, the Comedy Store and the Comedy Cellar in New York. Those are like the biggest 2 clubs ever, and they're on opposite coasts or whatever. Then Rogan opens up a new one. So I think I do actually like the idea. I'm going back on my word, kinda. I like the idea of like having a refreshing new one, but I just wish there was one. Maybe this is me just being selfish. I would just wish there was one that other comics would go to that's more local, man. Everybody just goes to the Comedy Store and wants to be at the Comedy Store, but
I think they could just make it once they get there, and it's like
no. People are pretty humble. They know about the store.
That's true. If you make it to the store, you should be humble enough to know what the fuck is up.
No, just even if you show up, like people show up there and know to stay in their place. But I'm just saying, like, I wish there was another venue, another comedy club that people would go to and just hang out and chill.
Yeah.
And like the comics would feel, it doesn't have to be
out.
Joe Rogan's Mothership or the Comedy Cellar in New York where there's a line of standby 150 people praying to God that people don't show up so that they can get in, or the Comedy Store. Like, I just wish it was other other spots too, man.
And that's the thing, we would know of those spots because it's like comedy is such a niche fan base that like there'd be some other name out there if we fucking.
There would be. One of us would know, man.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I always say, not always, but I used to say, I wish this club Flappers in Burbank would have people, I wish comics hung out there. I wish they did more like shows run by like younger comics.
I've never been there. Is that one more intimate or like,
dude,
how's the setup?
It's a beautiful club, man.
Really?
Beautiful club. It's like main room is like 175 to 250, something like that.
That's sick.
And then they have a small room, Yoo-hoo room, that's like 80. I mean, it's just a great layout. It's like a smaller improv.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a smaller improv, straight up. And
does it operate in the same way?
Huh?
Does it operate in the same way?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, you know how we operate like a restaurant, kind of?
Yes, they have. I was just about to say they have great food.
Yeah.
They have great food, dude. Like, and then they just, I don't know, man. Nobody goes there. No one has, because, like, I don't know. That could get a little bit more, like, inside baseball comedy-wise. I don't want to get too into that, but, like, I would tell comics all the time, like, man, I wish we could hang out there, man. Like, the layout rules, the bartenders are cool.
Where'd you say it was again?
In Burbank.
Burbank, all right, for sure.
And maybe another reason why people don't, because it's not fucking off Sunset or Melrose. Like, it has to be in the famous area of LA. The great land of opportunity or whatever the fuck, man.
I was talking to Homeboy about, our higher up, about how there's not really a scene in OC, and that like we have a level of notoriety that we're not really taking advantage of as the improv. And it's like, dude, like you guys can make more money for sure. If you did it like once a month even and made it an event, like yo, like check out local talent, pull up.
Yeah. This is something we should maybe talk about off mic.
That's an off pat.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree for sure. There is definitely something to be made in this local area.
I mean, I told him that, and I was like, dude, we got to get it going. He's like,
boy, dude, you're gonna learn, man. This again, I'm not trying to big bro you or anything at all.
No,
but like,
of course.
You learn that like a lot of shit happens that is not in your control. With
no,
this
of course. That's
like,
this is more of a suggestion because I was like, listen, I know you don't know about the OC scene, but there's not much of a fucking scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I told him. Like that's the point I got at, and I made it like.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, again, we'll talk about this off
off
mic, off cam.
Yeah,
dude, we're trying to do our thing, man. We're trying to do our thing. And again, one more shout out to my bro Simon Phillips, dude. He's doing his fucking thing, making shit happen, man.
That guy rules, man.
He's a very intelligent man, dude. He's a good man and he's a smart kid, dude. So
hell yeah, dude.
I fuck with Simon, man. But
really cool cat.
Yeah, dude. You don't watch movies, play video games.
Yeah, huge video game guy.
When did you get your first tattoo, bro?
First tattoo. Trying to think. I was like 14, 15?
14,
yeah.
15, okay.
Yeah. And I got like the 4 elements right here, but I got them cover up with the shutting guns from Naruto.
Got you.
Yeah. Fucking. And some nerdy shit, but like these are like power levels of like a certain clan, a ninja clan. And so it's like levels like 1, 2, 3, and then the rest are like different variations.
Don't say nerdy shit, man. If you like it, you like it, bro. It's for you.
I mean, it's nerdy to whoever the fuck's watching this, or like this fucking
Who gives a fuck,
nerd.
man? Who gives a fuck, man?
Dude, there's some badass fight scenes though. Like
that's what you like, man.
You know,
there are plenty of fucking NFL players that watch anime, bro. Anime is way more popular than you think. So
fucking Israel Adesanya
loves it, bro. He bought a fucking i8 because the eyes reminded him of a Naruto character.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he's a huge Naruto. He has a fucking Naruto tattoo on his.
Is that the one on his stomach?
I noticed that recently. I was like, that's fucking sick. But
I didn't even know that. I've seen that tattoo for several years now, watching him fight, and I never knew. I don't watch anime, but like I know he's a huge fan, and I know anime's taken off massively in the past few years. So
it has, dude.
Dude, high school kids. I remember when we were in high school, we used to watch like Dragon Ball, and that was nerdy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
now every high schooler.
That's the one I haven't seen really, but
Oh man.
You see that one you got into only, or
Pretty much.
yeah,
Because that's my youth.
yeah.
It was Dragon Ball Z.
Mine was there's this anime called Hellgirl, and have you ever seen Black Mirror?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was like a version of
Bro,
that.
I watched Black Mirror. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's like a version of that, but it revolves around the same premise where it's like if you have a grudge against someone, you could fucking send them to hell by a website link that you can only access at midnight.
Imagine if you could do that in real life. Oh my
Dude,
god.
that's part of the reason this anime is like whoa, because like the premise of that.
I would
in
be a
real life
serial killer
scary.
if that was real.
Well,
I'd
you can
be
only use it
fucking.
once. You can only use it once.
Oh no, I'd glitch it. I'd code for it to be like, no, dude, I'm doing this every night. I'm killing a motherfucker, dude. What the? Really?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Hellgirl.
Hellgirl.
So like, it revolves around the same premise. Like it's basically a one-time use kill note, you know, and then each story is a different case, or each episode is a different case, and like some episodes are really fucked up. Some people get sent to hell like for no fucking reason. You're like,
Oh damn.
there's a whole fucking lore to it, but I got like a whole tattoo based on it actually. But that's a whole other fucking pod, dude.
My only question was, yeah, well, like, not my only, but my main question was just wondering because you see guys, it's funny, man. You see guys that look like you, and you're like, this guy's a character or something. You just know you got a sleeve. They're Naruto or they're anime based.
Yeah,
You got the reverse Uno cards going on,
Hell yeah,
dude. Like, you're able to fit a full Coca-Cola can in your front pocket. I can't do that shit, dude. My pants don't fit like that.
dude.
It's just, yeah, like
I can't do skinny, dude. Skinny pants, dude.
We'll just at least fitted. Like, no, these
I
aren't
need
even.
to have massive pockets, dude.
I know you fucking. I remember one time you're like, I lost my lighter, and you like pulled out 40 different items other than a lighter out of your pocket. I was like, the fuck do you have on you, Moy, dude? You got a fucking hamster in there too, dude, that you're just keeping alive, eating fucking Jesus. But yeah,
Yeah, man. Prepare for anything, dude.
yeah, there you go,
Like the
dude.
Batman of weed.
I was gonna say something completely different than that, but yeah, never mind, dude.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yeah, wait until you pull out a 40 cal one day, but Batman wouldn't do that, so it's all good. It's all good, dude.
Shit,
Oh,
man.
God damn,
You ever shot a gun?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You
I
got-
I own a firearm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I was gonna say.
yeah.
That was just sick.
Have you shot one before or no?
Well, only at a range.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've shot mostly at a range, but I've also shot in like the woods.
Yeah, it's for sure better. I mean, I haven't done it, but I'm pretty sure it's way better in a canyon or woods.
Bro, one of my first recollection of a gunshot. Wow, this isn't. I don't know if this is an interesting story. We'll figure it out.
Let's do it.
You mind hearing? I'm gonna share.
Let's go.
First recollection of a gunshot. I was in
Outside of range?
I was about 11.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I wasn't able to go to a gun range yet.
Okay.
It was overseas in Montenegro at my father's house, where my father was born and raised. It's in a village in the mountains.
Okay.
And there's this bird on my family's farm that eats corn. And at the time, they were still growing corn. We were visiting.
Okay.
Us Americans were visiting. But they still, like, were running the farm low-key. Just, they didn't need to, but they did it still. They had a few cattle. They had a few sheep. Had a few chickens. Had a few pigs. And they were growing corn and potatoes and shit. And there was this bird that was, like, notorious for fucking raping the cornfield. Like, this huge-ass bird. It was, like, small, a little smaller than a crow.
So you just ate everything up, or like?
It just, I guess it would munch the corn. And I didn't know, like, the corn was that big of a deal. Like I said, I was, like, 11 or 13. I'm like, dude, our corn does not come out of the ground like that. Like, we go to Vaughn's. Like, obviously, like, it's a
huge gap.
huge different world for me, dude. I was shitting in a porta potty outside for the whole time I was there. Like, this is where my dad
made out of wood, dude.
it was called an outhouse, yes, and it had a moon on it, so you can tell it's night as if you had to know. Like, you step outside the door and
the
walk
one
20.
piece window that you need, though. If it was
Fucking-
all dark in there, you'd be
Dude,
fucked.
I love how you know that, dude. But yes, just so my grandfather, who again, told you my dad's a man, and if you see my stand-up, I talk about my father a lot. He's a man, and I've said it on this podcast before with Gage and all that. But my grandfather immediately goes to his room and grabs a shotgun, and like he had a specific container of bullets. Like I'll never forget, like tin. It was like a tin that you'd grab from like you'd seen the army in like World War II.
What the fuck?
And like I don't know if these bullets were specified. Like they're probably birdshot. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But he grabbed them like he had a vengeance for this fucking bird. Like
this certain bird.
Like this bird did something to him. Like he was so fired up.
Oh my god.
And just like I'm accentuating the story, but he just. It was in the trees, like in the tree like this tall. Like you see how tall that tree is?
Yeah.
He saw it from like 40, 50 feet away, and he was like, that motherfucker. Went to his room, and they make a certain sound, so he knew where it was coming from. So he was like, all right, I'm going to get this one.
He like woke up from his sleep for that. Like,
no, we were just chilling, bro. I was probably playing soccer with my cousins, and then I see my grandfather just shaking his head with a cigarette in his mouth. Yeah, literally. Everyone come inside. And I'm like, trouble money. What's going on? I go inside, and I see him with the fucking shotty, fucking huge ass shotgun, and he goes on the field all calm and crouches. And bro, I didn't have earmuffs. Nobody had earmuffs. We're in a fucking mountain village. It sounded like an IED went off in the building. It was so fucking loud, dude.
And he wasn't in the building?
He was in a field, an open field, shooting at a tree, and I was in a house.
Inside.
And I was just looking from the doorway. And it was like a fucking bomb went off. And I was like, oh, that's why I'm like, dude, he must have modified these rounds. Like, he really hated
specific rounds for these
bro, he
birds.
hated this bird, dude. Like, I don't know what it was, bro, but.
Dude.
And I don't even think he killed it. I don't think he even hit it.
He struck back 3 years later and shit.
Because I don't know if he hit it, but he definitely didn't kill it because he came back even more frustrated than when he walked out there. So, like.
Dude.
Yeah.
Get that scarecrow going, dude.
Yeah, their scarecrow is called a fucking 7.25 round shotgun.
Yeah.
That's their scarecrow.
And that's when they get to catch it. It's like, dude, that sucks.
No, that's funny. I don't even know what brought me upon that, but
I don't know how the fuck did we get to
I don't know
that,
how
dude?
we got to my grandfather.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about if we ever shotgun before.
Oh, yeah. Have you again?
Yeah, just mostly at a shooting range though. But yeah, I'd definitely like to do it like in the open.
It's hard. It's hard to do that. I mean, you have to go like a couple hours out from where we live.
Into the deep.
You can come. I could take you to the range. You could come with me like 25 minutes, and we could dump rounds.
That shit's fun, dude.
It is fun, and it is a great stress reliever, man.
Dude, I was talking about to our boss about that. If he's ever shot a gun, and he told me no. I was like, huh.
I mean,
that's really weird. He's like, dude, he's like, I would fucking kill someone if I had a gun. I was like, all right, as long as you're self-aware.
Probably joking. I hope so, but maybe with that guy, you never know, dude, honestly.
Homie's a wild card, dude. It's a secret wild card. You wouldn't know he's a wild card until you talk to him.
Yeah, no. He doesn't look like one. You mind handing me that bottle real quick?
Let's go, dude.
I'm going to make one more before we wrap up this episode, dude. This has been fun, dude.
Where we at?
We're at almost an hour already.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, we murdered that bitch, dude.
Just having fun, dude.
Dude, we're just chilling, talking our shit. Hell yeah, man.
We got to turn this into Stern next time you're on. We're talking about Stern before we start recording.
Oh, man.
How radio that was modern back in the day, they would have porn stars riding a Sibian. I was saying to Moy, next time he guests, I'm gonna have. But we can't have the camera on her if it's gonna be on YouTube. I don't think. I was gonna say I should just hire an OnlyFans girl to just ride a dildo off that off the fucking
right here,
the mirror right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be looking at us and just with her ass just
we're just
going
talking
into
shit.
the dildo. That just fucking doing that as you and I are talking about the struggles of being an open micer. Like that would be, and then like, I'm on my Stern shit, dude. That's what we're doing over here.
Yeah, dude.
But I'd have to have that second camera maybe be on her.
You do a second angle.
But could we show that if she's in lingerie?
I don't know
about the dildo. What if we just showed her sucking a dildo?
YouTube, not the move.
Nah, fuck. Okay.
Dude, fucking YouTube, man. I remember back in the day, you could look up whatever the fuck. You remember that shit? Like 2004 YouTube, like when it first came out, YouTube. Like,
yeah, you could see a lot more fight compilations were a lot more popping on YouTube.
That's true.
I remember, like that's what I saw.
It was like mild porn on there before, like if you reported it, they would catch it. But like now, it's like you automatic fucking ban, you know. But dude,
I would remember, actually lesbian kissing scenes. The bros would watch. Yeah.
Fucking the basic fucking middle school.
I think it's still there if you look hard enough. To be honest, it's like on
There's
every
mild
website.
versions of it. But,
Yeah, I mean,
there's like I'm talking about like there was like porn clips on there at the
are you
time.
serious?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
I was
No,
a
I don't
horny
remember.
teen, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I was like, YouTube, fuck it, see what's up, and then
See what's up.
You find
There
dude.
you go,
Yeah, dude.
Sex. Let me check it out, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I've been off porn, dude.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. What is the one?
How long?
93 days.
Word. You've been counting?
I just week. I know by the what week
day
it
of?
was. Yeah, exactly. I'm not tallying 91, 92. No, I just know it was a Monday. Today's 94 rather. Sorry.
Like it was fucking 2002, May 19th.
It was. What's it called?
I'm bad at math.
It was October 11th, 2001.
You mean like
September 11th. Fuck, I got it off by a month. Damn it.
Let's
You're
go.
bad at math. I'm bad at math, dude.
I'm terrible at math, dude. Like, I barely got past algebra 1. And
Algebra
like,
sucks, dude. Fuck
Dude.
algebra, dude. That's not even math, dude. Whoever came up with that, those
yeah,
Greek
why are you
fuck,
throwing letters in this bitch?
Greek fucks, dude.
You're
I don't
having
know.
a good time, and now you just
They
fucked everything
have
up.
to make things. They have to always create something that's unnecessarily like real. It's not real, and they're making shit up, dude.
Goddamn gyros.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Just doing shit for no reason.
Is that
man.
a slur? I don't know.
Just- I don't think so, but like make sculptures of David instead, dude. Don't do the math shit. Aristotle's or whatever the fuck your names were, dude.
Fucking damn, dude. That Greek mythology movie would go hard though, dude.
I know, man. There should be a comedic version of ones that are just like the fuckheads, like kind of like Harlequin. What's that one? Suicide Squad, where they gain like the kind of like not loser, but like they're not the best action heroes or people with the. I think it's Suicide Squad, man.
I don't know. I'm trying to think because there's I remember I was talking to you about The Boys. I remember that shit.
You did tell me about The Boys. Yeah, I never watched it. Oh fuck, I do remember you. And who are you talking about that with? Don't say her name. I think I remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like, how does she know about this? And then you guys like had a whole. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like what would actually happen if superheroes were real? It's like super dark as fuck. Yeah, but I was gonna say there's animated shorts. There's like this sub version of that, and they're made by different creators. There's like an anime version, and then there's one that was made by fucking Justin Roiland, the creators of Rick and Morty.
Yep.
But the premise around that was that the shit you're talking about was like people who had shitty powers. Like they just were born with the shittiest powers.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was the most hilarious short ever.
Just not like Spider-Man, where like they're not shitty necessarily, but they're just not like.
You watch the short though, you'll see the shitty powers I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah. Like
So it's a spin-off of The Boys.
yeah, so like if you watch The Boys, it is a spin-off and there's like a bunch of animated shorts. I don't know if you remember the premise of The Boys though. It's like
Yeah, it was like you just kind of said it, like action heroes, but if they were real people and how they would act, like
yeah. But like it's also like if like the Justice League or like whatever Marvel heroes, like if they were like if the Avengers were corrupt, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah.
So like if
Hulk
they're
was
getting paid off.
like if the Hulk was secretly killing people, like, and then like the government was covering it up real quick. You know what I mean? Like innocent people. He just went
Like
off
the
one day.
CIA,
you know?
basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So we gotta cover this up.
Yeah.
Like that's the boys. Like the boys was like, all right, the Hulk went off. We gotta cover this up right now.
So do you watch any other like TV shows? Like, are you into that at all for entertainment?
I've also just watched podcasts, stand-up.
Because you know what, a big question that I get, man, and that's why I'm like, I'm not trying to interview you at all.
No, of course.
I'm just talking,
Yeah.
asking you questions that I maybe never asked you before, but
Yeah.
because I like to figure out. I know you're not a huge sports fan. I don't think you watch sports at all, right? Or do you?
No, not really.
Yeah.
It's ironic because
Like, where do you draw? Like, I'm trying to figure it out without asking you, and I know again this is corny, and it's okay. We're just about the hour, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, where do you draw a lot of your creativity or again, this is so stupid, man.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
where does that come from? Does that just come from your life, like how you were raised and like your at home life, or does it come from a little bit of everything? Just
Yeah, it's a little bit of home life and a little bit of everything. Every time I draw inspiration from something, I have to like write it down right away before I lose the thought. Mm-hmm. But then the thought though would just be like one word, you know, like it'd just be one trigger word that would make me remember that thought.
But it's just not your process exactly, because like I said, I don't want to get too deep, but it's just I'm trying to figure it out, man. Like you said, you don't watch too many movies, you're not too much into like television, you play video games. I mean, I don't know how much fucking material Call of Duty or Gears of War can give you, but like I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's just life, man. Life happens, and you fucking gotta take your car to the shop one day, and that's a whole day in itself when you can get material from that, dude. And then
Well, you ever see something and you're just like, damn, that wouldn't fly today? Like
that wouldn't fly.
Yeah. Like I just
Like it wouldn't.
I always try
be
to seek that out.
acceptable.
No, like it's yeah, basically, yeah, it wouldn't be acceptable
Of course.
today. Yeah, of course, you get those all the time, and I'm just like, I always try to seek that out, you know, because like working at a comedy club, you get desensitized to all the jokes that are said all the time.
Wait,
Right?
do I get the what?
Do you get desensitized to them? Like you don't find them.
Desensitized.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Of course.
So it's like it's hard to seek that fucking like what makes me laugh. You know what I mean? Like, and
So that's
I had
what
to
gives
find
you
that.
a little bit of there it
whatever
is.
gets me like going is like damn. Whatever's like really
Like you
good.
like I know this. I can feel it. Like this has something. Okay.
Like you familiar with Brian Holtzman?
Holtzman. That's very. Has he been on? I feel like Rogan's talked about.
Yeah,
him.
he's talked about it. Yeah. And that's why I got put on. So I looked him up after Rogan mentioned him and how out of pocket and how crazy he was.
Okay.
And that's why I love shit like that, you know? And he just came out with a special. It just came out yesterday. It's called #Cancel Holtzman. It's spelled out that way too.
Really?
Yeah. And I was watching it and I haven't laughed that hard in like ever.
For real?
Yeah. And it's just like it's so good to find that. And then when he was talking shit and when I was laughing at that, I was like, that's fucking awesome. Like that, like I could draw inspiration from,
It's the
all that
beauty
shit.
of this shit, man. It's the beauty. As much as there are the fucking downfalls and the grimy, the shittiness is beauty. It's like, yeah, that ruled.
I
And
think it's mostly other comics where I draw other inspiration from it.
I get that, relate to
Yeah.
that as well too.
Yeah.
You see what they can talk about, and you're
I'm
like,
like, oh, like that's what made me laugh. Like I know how that made me laugh, you know, and I gotta incorporate that in
something
some way,
similar to
but-
that, or like
Yeah.
take a perspective similar. To
I just
that.
try not to do them, of course, but like,
Of course,
yeah.
I know exactly what
Yeah,
you're saying,
you
man. I know.
But fucking,
I've done that a lot with Norman and Sam Morrill, how they like have very short to the point jokes. That's what I think is like the that's what I admire the most in stand-up, is if you can say something in 2 sentences and have a room of people fucking crying, laughing.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying I do, but if you can do that, that feeling is.
yeah.
And also that means you're funny, man. You're doing what you're supposed to do, man.
Well, for me, that was Louis' N-word bit. Like, I don't know if you ever heard it.
Oh, the one at this when he's talking about the store where you're shopping, like grocery shopping.
No, this is an old bit.
Okay.
A really old bit.
Okay.
But the bit is like, he's like,
Don't
I
say
hate
the N word on here because
No,
it's-
I
okay.
gotcha. He's like, I hate hearing the N-word, He's like, not, by the way. He's like, literally the N-word, because you're just putting it in my head. I already know what you're talking about. Like, I'm probably butchering the joke, but it was such a god tier joke, and I was like a freshman at the time in high school, and I knew that I was like, that's my shit. Like, that's what I love, dude.
Yeah,
just start up some really out of pocket shit. And I mean, you see me on stage, like, I just love saying some really fucked up thing first.
I mean, one of my favorite bits, I've told you before, and I haven't seen you in a few weeks, but you're one of my favorite bits that Moy does is about 9/11 and how it was one of the best days of his life. So that in itself should kind of summarize.
Just the premise, get to laugh all the time.
The premise and then the story, and I mean, there's basically no real build up even necessary, but like he builds it up and he just, I mean, I'm not going to give away a joke, but yeah.
It's a short and sweet joke.
Definitely,
it's a good introduction to my style.
It makes sense why Louis is an inspiration for sure.
You see that, you're like, I see Louis.
He says the wrong things the right way.
Yes,
that makes you laugh.
And that's my favorite shit ever.
I know, man.
Favorite shit.
I get it, dude. Well, dude, cheers, bro.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for being on, man. We got. Oh, you're gonna shoot that?
Let's do it. Shout out to Boston, be a man.
Be a man, dude.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Dude, this was another episode of Early Morning Podcast. We had Moises Alvarez guesting. Check him out. What do you got? You got your podcast, No Front Radio, Instagram,
YouTube, No Front Radio, Instagram, at Moy on the mic. That's it, really. Yeah, that's the only. I have the TikTok, but same at Moy on the mic, but I need to start uploading on there more.
No worries, dude. Hopefully this will give you incentive, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a dislike, share it with your family, share it with your neighbor. Who gives a shit? Until next week, peace.
Peace.